All right.
That was an adventure.
New gym. New gym, who dat? Or how's that go? New phone, who dat?
That was. We were tuned in to watch the girls' game. If you had to watch the boys' stream to see the beginning of the girls' game, because somehow we got.
Wasn't Ghostbusters Don't Cross the Streams?
Yeah, that wasn't what I intended, but we're all good now as we get ready. We're starting the JV game.
Yep.
Only missed the first minute or so of it.
Well, girls up 5-0. Three-pointer from Liv Willis and a steal and layup from Addie Willis. That's a Liv again for the long two. So right now on the court for the Royals, the Willis twins, Aubrey Whittington, looks like Roxy Maxwell, and Lauren Whittington. This is a team with a lot of relatives on it, by the way.
Yeah,
two sets of twins, and the Whittingtons are cousins.
It reminds me of the a couple years ago we had Baldings and O'Neills and all of the things.
Baldings, O'Neills, we had Whites, and then the next year we had Stapletons, and then we had my girls. A lot of family members.
Yes,
There's a steal from Addie. Should have thrown it out to her sister.
Yeah. You're going to get a foul on the floor there. That foul went on Kaylee Kropp.
We have a foul on the Pirates, number 32, Kaylee Kropp, her first, team's first.
So Liv, long two, no good. It's a rebound from number 12. That's Zoe Shalford. And we are trying to learn names here.
Yeah, I spent the whole time trying to get everything working correctly. And
Barnes Pettit for the shot, no good. Lauren Whittington to Aubrey Whittington. Have to do a lot of first name, last names in this. Nice move from Roxy.
Yep. Gets blocked.
Yep.
That was a good block there by Meehan. Three on the way, no good for Lips.
And I don't know if it's because it's early in the game or because this gym is so big. It feels kind of stale in here fan-wise. But there's a lot of people.
There's a good crowd for the first quarter of a JV game. Good job running the floor by Lips. She puts it up and in for two.
Lips with a basket, assist to Schauffer.
Lauren Whittington, Olivia Willis, she's going to get a layup. That was almost too easy. That's how you draw it up and practice it on air, and that looked good for our girls.
So I got somebody saying no sound.
Of course. Are we not plugged into the right?
No, we are. I'm trying to, but I can't see the chat. I had to pull it up on my phone, so I got to figure that out here. But I'm also running the camera, so.
All right.
I don't know if we still have no sound or take the headset off.
It's fixed.
Okay. No, it wasn't. Sorry. Oh, it's Kyle Davis. Sorry, Kyle. It wasn't wrong. It was me trying to fix the stream on the boys' end because the boys' stream wasn't working. So that's what the no sound was me trying to multitask.
Bristol Maxwell, Roxy's twin sister, checked in for the Royals, as well as Ava Fields.
Kiefer, nice pass into Lips. Rachel Lips can't quite get it.
Well,
gonna get a jump ball.
And that was Fields and Maxwell there tie up the Pirates. Lady Pirates, Swashbucklers, Buccaneers. And is there a name for a Lady Pirate?
You can go ask him during halftime at the scorers table.
I might. Pirate? Like with an E-T-T?
Yeah.
E, maybe? I don't know. I feel like there should be if there's not.
What was the discussion? I think there was a discussion about the arrow. I think they pushed the button on the arrow at the scorers table, and it didn't. Like, they can't see it very well from where they're at the scorers table. So.
And actually, on the initial jump ball, there was some question.
Yeah.
So it may go all the way back to that. So it got straightened out. Here come the Royals again.
Whittington to Whittington. Maxwell gets bumped there by Kiefer.
That fouls on the Pirates number 10, Michaela Kiefer, her first, team second.
Oh, Bristol will throw it in. It's it to Lauren. Back to Bristol. She's got a lane down the middle. Out to, who is that? Was that Aubrey? Shot a little long. Lauren tracks it down. Pirates set up. They've not got a whole lot of offense as Fields gets the steal.
We walked with it.
Yeah, she was trying to avoid. One of the Pirate players ran right underneath her as she was starting to come down with the ball. Good defensive play, though.
So still 9-2 here. Royals with the lead. Inside the Meehan. Turnaround's no good. Strong rebound for Fields.
I like her pace. Not sitting waiting around. Roxy? No, sorry, Bristol. Sorry, Bristol. I know who you are. Good save.
Nice. Good hustle there by Willis.
What's crazy about this team, too, is Aubrey is the only one with any high school basketball experience.
Yeah, the rest of them all freshmen, right?
I believe so. Ava is new, so I don't know her. But, yeah, she's a freshman.
Oh,
nice
good take there.
Scoop, yeah. That was
Barnes-Pettit.
Paisley. Oh, is that Barnes-Pettit? I was looking
Pettit.
at 24. It was 34. Okay, my bad.
35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Whittington has it poked away there by Schaufert. Schaufert takes it the other way. Can't get it to fall. It's going to be another jump ball.
And right there, if we got a lot of girls by the basket, we want to make sure we put a body on somebody and block them out. That could have been our easy rebound.
Yep.
Oh, easy steal. And that was a misplay by the Pirates.
Yep, Bristol. And then we lose that. I mean, that's a blown opportunity, right? That reminds me of the boys' game Saturday night. We had a couple of just fast break layups that we just whiffed on the varsity game.
And sometimes you get too much time to think, and instead of using the muscle memory, you think about your shot, and it just doesn't go right.
5 seconds. Oh, good move by Schaufert, and gets the roll. That's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. The score, Eastern Hancock 9, Greensburg 6, here on the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All righty, we're back here. Getting ready to start the second quarter of the JV game. Eastern Hancock Royals lead 9-6 over the Greensburg Pirates. Or Pirettes.
I like Pirates. I want to make that word.
Version of Pirates.
Yeah. I think we should make that happen.
Well, there were a lot of female swashbucklers out there.
Is it Ann Bonnie?
Yeah.
Bonnie Ann or something like that?
Bonnie Prince Charlie, that's what you're thinking.
I feel like that's some sort of alternative rocker. Good take. Fields is going to go shoot 2. Good way to start the second quarter.
That fouls on the Greensburg number 12, Zoe Schaubert, her first, team's first. Going to the line to shoot.
It's Maxwell,
Number 23, Fields.
Liv, Willis, Fields, and is that Lauren? Lauren Whittington on the floor for the Royals.
Fields no good on the first.
What do you suppose they say when they come in there like that? Don't miss the next one, or good job, or you got this? Or
I always said something sarcastic to try to loosen the mood.
yeah, I think I would do the same thing. Good job by Fields on the second. Royals hit double digits. 10-6.
It's stuck there trying to get it into Meehan. They finally do, but push her all the way out to the wing.
Yeah, good pressure defense from the Royals. We really extended the Pirates' offense. And that ball was knocked away by Bristol to her sister Roxy. She's going to hold the ball up and reset.
Now Willis will set everything up. Backs it all the way up to the half-court line.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that action. Ball screen at the top, and then put back there by Bristol, no good, but she'll go to the line.
And Olivia just got a little bit too far underneath the basket to get that good bank shot in on the layup, though.
I think if our timing was off, she got a screen at the top, and then Roxy looked like she was coming up to set a second screen, and Roxy was not in position yet, and it forced her too low. Bristol leaves the first one short. Barnes Pettit checks back in for Schofert with her 2 fouls. Hits the second one. Quick update on the boys' JV game. They're leading 13-3 after the first quarter.
Nice.
It's a great night. You can flip back and forth between the games, whichever one is more entertaining. Drive there, tipped around. Finally, Kiefer comes up with it.
Yeah, you could watch us on the big screen and listen to Adam Barton on your phone, or vice
Bounces
versa.
Around, doesn't get it.
There we go. Just like to see us put a body on somebody a little bit more. We're letting them get down a little bit too low to rebound there.
5:19 to go here in this first half. That was a carry.
Yeah.
Or double, or that was something where she moved when she was holding the ball.
Yeah. It looked like Roxy was going to, or dang, I keep doing that. Bristol was going to make a pass, and then whoever she was going to throw it to either cut too early or not soon enough. It caught in between. Kind of like that.
Another
Good poke
deflection.
away again.
Roxy takes it up.
Nope.
A little bit of bump, no call. Bristol comes in. She ties everything up, and it's going to be Pirate ball. So Pirates bring it up. They trail by 5. Throw it inside the Lips. That one no good.
Oh, I like that.
Just got to see it just a touch sooner.
Yep.
Whittington can't finish. Taps her own rebound over to Bristol,
There
who
we
puts it
go.
up and in.
That'll work.
Meehan has it ripped away by Whittington. Maxwell's can't decide who's going to get it. Roxy got away with the carry, flips it over there. Ooh. Roxy
Great
saves
job.
it and throws it right off of Barnes Pettit there.
But she just went, I think she accidentally elbowed one of the Pirates, and she just went and kind of apologized that her opponent was having none of it.
Yeah, she almost just shoved her out of the way going for that rebound. Willis to Whittington to Willis on the handoff.
Yeah, and Addie Willis checked in. She's got the ball. Or is that Liv? That's Liv with the 3. Nice pass. So Addie Willis checked in for the Royals. Let's see if we get another steal.
It's hard for me to tell sometimes from this distance, and they're 2 and 3 number-wise, so I can't even tell by the number sometimes. Shouldn't let twins play together. Or if they do, one has to wear 55 and one has to wear 1.
Yes, I agree.
That should be the new rule, is you have to wear a double number or a single digit if you're twins playing on the court together. So Liv gets to Bristol. Short jumper for hers, no good. Good push here from the Pirates. Nice strong take there by Kiefer.
That was, and she was a right-hander on the left side. That could be a tough shot. Lauren thought about it. Liv thought about it. We just set screens to keep going to the basket. Yep, there's the curl. Willis out to Whittington. She's going to get back in the paint. The other Willis. Take it. Nope. Feel like Coach Addison told them we had to have 4 passes before we shoot. Off basket, a little long. Kiefer comes up with it, and she's going to get fouled. It's going to be Addie Willis. First foul for the Royals this quarter. I think we just have 2 total.
Sorry, I feel like I'm producing broadcasts in 2 different counties right now, trying to deal with the any issues that the boys game is having, and trying to do this one because they're got people asking why is the game not here, why is the game not here, that kind of
right.
And when we have 2 events at once, we can't. Oh, nice steal there by Roxy. We can only go to so many places at a time.
Yeah. And for anybody who is tuning in for the middle school boys game, that got canceled because both us and Connorsville had it listed as a home game, and nobody wanted to switch.
Well, nobody had a bus, I think.
Is that what it was?
I think nobody had had a bus available.
Good handoff. Willis to Willis. All right.
Nice. 10-point lead now, 18-8. Really good second quarter here for the Royals.
Oh.
I think our girls thought that she had dribbled when she corralled that and thought that ball was dead.
Addie, nice pump fake out to her sister.
Finds Roxy, short jumper, no. Lips there for another rebound. Under a minute to play now.
Oh, that was Olivia Bishop. We lost her in transition.
So 40 seconds to play. Bristol to Willis up top. Okay. Nice ball movement here. Willis's floater, no good.
She didn't get quite squared up that time. Good location for a shot.
I don't mind the shot. I just don't like the timing.
Yeah.
15 seconds there on, and now, I know they just turned it over, but yeah, it felt like we were holding for the last shot, and then we went too early on that.
Right.
But we get the turnover, so we got a chance here with 11 seconds left to try to push it back to a double-figure lead if we can. Willis tied up and travels with it.
Nope.
And they thought they were going to get a shot off and couldn't quite grab it cleanly, and that ends the first half. The score, Eastern Hancock 18, Greensburg 10 here in the JV game. So I'm going to try to fix a couple things with both the boys game and our game, and you guys can enjoy the IHSAA Commissioner's Corner.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. Hope you are having a great holiday season, you and your family and your loved ones, as we approach the holidays. Hey, I want to start here. As you kind of put a bow on football season, Paul, I know you're having conversations with coaches and administrators around the state, but the folks that do your same job around the country from the surrounding states, what kind of conversations do you have with them reflecting on this football season and, ways and ideas you can have for 2026?
I just left a meeting with my counterparts coming from the Dakotas all the way up through the Great Lakes and Indiana and Illinois and Ohio. And we do share notes. And, one of the things that I will always take back from those meetings is I'm glad to do this in Indiana. We all do it the way it works for our state. For us to be able to finish in an indoor facility, our counterparts in Minnesota do the same thing, but to finish indoor at one of the greatest football facilities in the country at Lucas Oil is, first of all, it's a little envious of some of our other folks. I don't know, Illinois just had their state tournament, and they actually got snowed out the second day of their tournament and had to reschedule throughout the week. And so we're not dealing with those kind of things. And so we change notes. I pick up a few things from them on how they operate the game and the pageantry around the game. And we like to bring some of those things over to what we do, but then they want to see what we're doing also. So it is an opportunity to share with our counterparts.
What kind of conversations have you had with your team about this football season and how it wrapped up? Of course, we had some spectacular state championship games, but everybody happy with how 2025 went?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was very thrilled with the way it went. And, it was a great fall. We had great numbers, great attendance, great enthusiasm, and the quest to support an education-based athletic system continues, and we focus keenly on that every time that we run a tournament season, because it's just different. It's different than going to some of these youth sports parks and a non-education first athletic opportunity, and those are important too. But what we do, we really feel it transcends these kids and the lessons that they learned into the rest of their life, and so we're thankful to be able to do that. We had a great fall doing that again.
And now, of course, basketball season well underway on the girls and boys side. You could probably blink in about a month from now we'll have the girls pairing show, which is hard to believe. But, basketball season, it's the time of year, Paul, where if you are a basketball lover, it's basketball paradise with so many tournaments coming up around this Christmas and holiday season. And, it's one of those things, you go buy a ticket, you're supporting all the teams that play in these local tournaments in your local community. And, it's an opportunity to basically watch 12 hours of nonstop basketball.
Oh, you can watch an unbelievable amount of games. And starting with the 19th, this upcoming weekend, we're going to play over 40 tournaments across the state between now and the new year. And so you can go to a place like Richmond, Indiana, and sit down in a gym, and you can stay there all day long and just watch incredible high-level high school basketball here in the state. And so, one of the things too, it really is a chance for coaches to spend a little more time in the gym, a little more time with their student athletes outside of the other classroom things that go on in a normal school day, to really focus, get their team ready to be able to compete and play strong throughout the rest of the season.
What's your most favorite part about that? Because I know now, as an administrator and, now the commissioner of the IHSAA, you're all over, you're watching those games. But what was the best part about playing in those types of environments?
There's just so many things that are so incredible. And, one, I got to play in some holiday tournaments when I was a player years ago. And again, to be able to have an opportunity to win a tournament, but be with your teammates and then coach them later on. But I got to tell you, I enjoy the fan part of it also just as much, and being able to get out there and just watch these different teams play. And my old coach comes out of me when I want to see how this coach is approaching this game and what offense they're running and what defense they're running. And so, that's a lot of fun for me at this point in my career.
Paul Neidig, he's the commissioner of the IHSAA. This is the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Brendan. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Commissioner, we were just talking off air about how much is going on across IHSAA athletics action, especially in the next week or so. We're going to have the boys and girls soccer state finals coming up this weekend from Carroll Stadium at IU Indy, girls volleyball semi-state, boys football, sectional semifinals, and then add one more layer into the coin. Girls basketball is about to get rolling next week. One of the busiest times of year, no?
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's busy, but in really in a good way. Yeah, this is the culmination of summer of hard work, which leads into the fall, and things have gone well. But here we are. We've started celebrating state championships a couple weeks ago with golf and tennis and unified flag football, and we're going to hand out some more hardware coming up the next couple weeks. It comes fast.
Absolutely, boys and girls soccer state finals Halloween night. It'll be boys Class A and 2A, and then Saturday, November 1st, everybody else takes stage. From Carroll Stadium, Commissioner, what do you love most about the state finals being there at IU Indy?
First of all, if you go back to that origin of that stadium, and it was built for the Pan American Games years ago, it's just hosted so many iconic events from track and field to certainly IU Indy's events, and we've been there for our state championships for the last several years. And again, it's right downtown in our beautiful city, and it gives an opportunity for fans to come to town to enjoy the city, but really watch soccer in what I would call an incredible high school facility, like all the places that we play. They're just incredible facilities that showcase our sports well.
It's the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King with Paul Neidig. Sectional semifinal Friday for IHSAA football being on Halloween night. You know, I'm from Illinois, but even in the Illinois playoff setting, it was always special whenever you could get playoff or tournament football on Halloween, because in these communities, no matter where, the kids are going to go trick-or-treating, and then a high likelihood that all those minivans and cars going around from trick-or-treating are going to wind up at a local high school football game. How special is that?
Oh, it is. It's really cool. And, I know some schools are actually gonna have trunk or treat, like some schools do, as they come to their games on Friday night, and make sure that the Halloween experience is still there for the youth of those communities. And so it's really kind of exciting. It doesn't happen very often, but it'll certainly be an evening to remember, as they say.
Looking forward to it. Paul Neidig, our guest, the commissioner of the IHSAA on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, what can you say about the upcoming basketball season? Because, again, girls' games start literally next week.
Yeah, they've been, again, I think it's going to be an exciting year. And it's always, every team is undefeated, and they've worked hard throughout the summer. They've played a lot of games. They've continued with their opportunity to grow in their game throughout this fall. And now they're going to see where they're at. And, that hope of getting to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Pacers and the Fever, is certainly something that's at the top of every conversation that these teams have as they kick these seasons off. And they've set those goals, and they're going to see if those goals can become their reality come the first of the year.
Paul, we talked a little bit about this last week in that girls volleyball State finals, it's going to be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but first semi-state coming up this weekend. Gainbridge Fieldhouse set to host the girls volleyball state finals on November 8th. Can you talk about that process and getting that over to Gainbridge, joining multiple other sports as you have talked about?
First of all, it's such an iconic facility. It's the
Getting ready to get half number 2 underway. Royals lead 18-10, and I was pretty impressed with our defense. We lost girls once or twice, I think, just on an exchange, but overall making the Pirates work for everything that they have gotten as opposed to just giving stuff away. And if we could shoot a little bit better, this might be a 20-point game. A few layups and open jump shots, it just didn't fall for us. But forcing numerous turnovers, and even when we grab defensive rebounds, we're looking down court and getting there.
I really like how we're playing.
Yeah.
And this JV team, I feel like their season has been so hodgepodge. It feels like a freshman team season because they get on a roll, they play 2 games in a row, and then somebody doesn't have a JV team. And then they play a game, and then like Saturday night, they played a conference game against Monroe Central. Monroe Central, no JV. So
Aubrey Whittington, that was a good shot.
Good fight for it by Willis, and they're going to get her travel.
Yeah, the other thing I like is we mentioned that Aubrey's the only non-freshman on this team. She's a sophomore. But with the 2 freshmen on the varsity, you got Becca and Hannah, and then you're looking at this, and this is the future. 2 years, we'll graduate a bunch of girls, and this is a pretty good core. It's been a long time since we've had a number of girls in a class like this. Easy steal, out to Fields.
You know what? Fields has a nice looking, she has a confident shot.
Yeah. Another steal. Aubrey couldn't get the right angle to go around her defender. There we go.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, we only have, 2 seniors on the roster this year with Judd and Trackwell.
Yep.
But then you've got several the next year. You've got, obviously Cook, Sotelo, Wallace, Meyer. You've got nice steal and finish there by Fields.
Yep. And you can kind of see our girls. There's times they play like freshmen, and there's times they play with a little more confidence, and that growth is what you want to see on the JV team. And can't believe they've only got a month left of their season. That's crazy. We're just out of Christmas break.
Not even that. Yeah. Their last game is the 29th against Tri. So, I mean, you're looking at today's the 6th, 23 days left.
To the line to shoot 2 for the Pirates, number 22, Olivia Bishop.
Olivia Bishop at the line, number 22. Hits the first. Although we still have one more game to add. When Union Modoc canceled their season, we have not yet replaced them. Fields with the rebound. I like pushing the pace there to Willis.
You think at this point we will?
I would assume so, but it's got to be the right team.
Right.
Maxwell just off. You don't want to pick up a game where you're going to beat the team by 80 just to play a game, because nobody gets better from that.
Right.
And you don't want to pick up a game where you're going to get destroyed by 80 because nobody gets better in that game.
Right.
So it's the hard part is finding the right opponent that has the right openings in their schedule as well.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Yes. Oh, and a good block there by Willis.
Yeah, we got caught looking and didn't see the back cut. A little scramble, and that's going to go off Bishop. And the Royals will get it again.
So, again, if you're tuning in looking for the boys' game, it's on YouTube and Facebook just like normal. You can check it out over on those and listen to Adam Barton talk. Willis, no good.
Did you give Schilling a headset too?
I only had 2 headsets because I didn't know the game was canceled.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
Paisley Ferdinand checking into the game.
For the Pirates, number 24, Ferdinand.
Royals by 9 here. Poked away. Good hustle there.
Yeah.
Good job by our girls.
Nice
hanging
entry
on to it.
pass. I like it. Fields went right up with the ball. A lot of times you get caught waiting.
But see what I mean? Everything she does with confidence. She has a nice shot. I like watching her play just because everything she does, it's like, it almost looks like muscle memory of I've done this in a drill. Boom. You know, go right to the basket. And you said Ava's only a freshman, right?
Yep.
They moved in this year.
Wild scramble for the ball. They're going to say it stays with the Royals.
Yeah.
Returning for the Royals, number 30, Lauren Whittington, and number 1, Bristol Maxwell.
So Bristol Maxwell and Lauren Whittington back in.
There we go. Ugh.
Couldn't catch it clean. That pass was just a little wide to the right. Runner by Willis. Rebounded by the other Willis.
Like
good
that.
pass into Lauren. Just blocked by Meehan, but Lauren gets it back. And then she stepped out of bounds.
Meehan's been a presence inside.
Man.
She's not always in the right spot, but when she is, she's hard to shoot over.
Yes, she is.
Timeout on the floor is taken by the Pirates.
Well, she's listed as 6 foot.
Yeah.
She looks like she's probably closer to 6'1" or 6'2".
Yeah,
I mean,
she does.
She is a tall girl, only a sophomore.
Yeah, she looks taller than the coaches that are in the huddle with her.
This varsity game is going to be a really, really good one. Greensburg, 11-5 record, and dropped 2 of their last 4, but those 5 losses they have are to Franklin, who's really good, East Central, who's really good, Hamilton Southeastern, I know, is a good team, Northridge and Homestead. I mean, all 4A losses for them, and they've got some really good wins on their record as well. Royals are 10-3, so expect some fireworks here in the varsity game. Both teams averaging over 60 points a game. Go into Meehan, working on Whittington, and just uses that strength but can't finish it. And then, they're going to get a push on Schoeffert as she pushed Aubrey Whittington.
Yep. And that was a good job by Aubrey blocking her out. Oh, we had to cut her.
Shot by Maxwell,
Nice.
knocks it in.
We are doing a really good job running our offense and find the open players.
Mm-hmm.
They are not moving with us very well. Uh-oh.
Ferdinand gets all the way in, can't finish it. And then that one goes out off, I'm going to say it off Maxwell, right? Yep. Wasn't sure if that was Behan or Maxwell that went out on.
Look at Lauren fighting. Nice job, Addie Willis. Looks down court. I think she's going to track it down. Oh, Liv, dive for it.
No, please don't. That's the handicap section over there, and we don't want to take out the people that were sitting there. I think she probably would have if there hadn't been people sitting right there. Oh, nice pass into Ferdinand. She can't finish it.
Yep, here comes Bristol down to Addie. That was tough. Got off balance.
Fighting with Meehan. Jump ball is going to stay right here.
Still think you see more jump balls in girls basketball.
Oh, well.
I don't know if that's because they're more aggressive to the ball like that, or don't always remember to keep the ball up high. Good cut, good basket.
Nice.
Willis to Willis.
Number 2, Olivia Willis for 2.
Oh, nice steal. Oh, take it up. Draw the foul.
Willis no good on the 3. Knocked around. Ball's on the floor. That's going to result in another jump ball.
Yep, couple of Whittingtons fighting for it with Paisley Ferdinand.
For the Pirates, number 20, Becky Wong.
You mentioned Lauren fighting with Meehan down underneath the basket. Does it surprise you that a Whittington knows how to battle?
No, and she's way more fierce than her big brother.
That foul's on the Royals, number 1, Bristol Maxwell. Her first, team second.
Although I think she'd have to answer her dad if she didn't get after it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good inbound play.
Yeah, they've gotten the cutter a couple times on those.
Kiefer for the layup.
Nice job by Kiefer. I don't know if that's a not getting help defense or just getting caught on a screen. Lauren gets fouled, and I think she had 4 girls on her.
All collapsed right there.
Yep.
That foul's on the Pirates, number 24.
They haven't done a lot of stuff with the high post like that.
To the line to shoot 2, number 30, Lauren Whittington.
Need a first.
Trying to get the camera zoomed in exactly how I want it.
A little long on that one. Good rebound from Addie Willis. Yeah, and Aubrey was getting ready to throw it over to Bristol, and I think a defender jumped out, caused her to lose track of the ball. That's a travel. Big screen from Paisley Ferdinand. Shot no good, though. It's going to be tipped out. Go to the Royals.
Yep. Minute 15 left here in the third. There's that play again. Lauren can't finish, but Bristol gets fouled on the putback.
That foul's on number 22 of the Pirates, Olivia Bishop. Her first, team's 4th. To the line to shoot 2, number 1, Bristol Maxwell.
At this point, as long as we take care of the ball, we should end up winning. It would be nice to see the lead get a little bit bigger, but.
Mm-hmm.
And Bristol makes both, nice and easy. Oh, that's a travel.
Yep.
Yeah. They almost didn't call that one either.
Returning for the Pirates, number 32, Callie Brown.
Under 1 to play. Royals by 14 here.
And Pirates.
And Lauren walked with it now.
Didn't quite get the ball down quick enough, but the Pirates are overplaying that corner. Got to find the open.
It's leaving the middle wide open there.
Yep, just got to find the open player.
Ivan
bailed her out. It was a wild shot from Bishop.
Because that was not going to go in. She was going in trying to draw contact.
Yeah. It's hard to shoot a right-handed shot when your right shoulder is aimed at the basket.
Uh-huh. First one's good for Bishop.
Well, it's interesting. She did not move from the line. Normally you see the shooters will step back and reset. She did not want to move her spot. Made both of them. Here come the Royals again, pushing pace.
It's suddenly turned into a foul fest.
Yep. I think there's only a handful of fouls in the first half.
To the line to shoot 2 for the Royals, number 3, Adeline Willis.
We have not shot well from the free throw line.
No, I don't know how we normally shoot. I wonder, again, we talked about this on Saturday night with the boys. The shooting background's a little different here than it is at home. Good rebound.
Well, and I'll tell you, especially on this end that we're shooting at, there are bleachers. If you can't see up, you can't see on the. Here, let me show you. There's bleachers up there, and I know for a fact that is just different because it's a deeper backdrop.
Yep.
This other side's a little deeper than what we're normally shooting at, but those bleachers, especially right from, if you look at where the free throw line is, you could tell a significance. Oh, nice poke away there by Willis.
Unselfish pass up to her sister. Oh! We got a couple fans getting a little unruly now, too. I don't know about that call. They've let a few go. I'm going to call that one. All right, 12 points. Wrapping up 3 quarters.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the 4th and final quarter here of the JV game.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
All right, we're back here. Getting ready to start the 4th and final quarter. The Royals lead by 12. All right, let's finish this one strong. We've played really well thus far. Our defense has been pretty good. Now, I mean, Pirates have missed some shots, but I think we've played pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. Defense is, we've got to have like 15 steals at least. Oh.
Fields and Whittington on 2 separate pages there.
That one looked like the on-air drill, too, that you're anticipating something, and the reality of it caused Aubrey to go back.
Quick 3 off the mark. Bristol pushes it the other way. Aubrey off the mark. Oh, look at Roxy pokes it away, gets it back, and lays it in.
Great job. Aubrey just can't get anything fall tonight. She's normally a decent shooter.
Another 3 on the way, no. Bristol with another board.
Gotta be careful with those passes.
Getting a little cavalier with them.
Yeah, just kind of flipping them instead of looking them all the way in.
Meehan deflects that one out of bounds.
Yeah, Lauren was trying to hit Aubrey on the cut. Meehan with some good defense. I think Coach Addison just said, bounce pass.
Maxwell off.
We'll call that a pass.
Right to Whittington. And again, like you said, just can't get it to fall. Up the court, Bishop, basket in the foul.
Yeah, and who they're going to call that on? Roxy points at Bristol. And they gave it to Roxy. She tried to get it to Bristol. They were having none of it. You don't look that much alike. Silas and Jacob probably could have done that. Three-point play.
Yep. Schoeffert back to an 11-point lead.
Yeah, you're right. This has turned foul crazy in the second half. There's no.
And they were letting them play physical in the first half. It's kind of like they changed the way they're calling it here, and
there's no rhythm to the play anymore.
Got to move here, girls.
Good curl.
Got to get back. That was a good pass up there to Bishop.
Yeah, tough shot.
Who was that? Crop that got it to her?
I believe so.
Coach Megan Addison's seen enough of that not getting back yet, so she's going to take a timeout, calm the team down. We'll be back after this word from 9-Star.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
All right, thanks, 9-Star. I love the, you pointed it out earlier, the cheerleaders. I love the go big blue when the other team's doing it. It feels like they're cheering for us.
Absolutely. We'll take it.
You and I were talking about this gym. This gym just feels big.
It does. It feels real big. And you said like the bleachers opposite us aren't even out. It would feel enormous. A little bit like Greenfield. Greenfield kind of has that deep feel too on the one side.
See, I don't think Greenfield feels big.
No. Pass a little high. And here come the Pirates again, and we lost. Coach Aston's not going to be happy with that out of the timeout. And they're playing a little more pressure.
I think what makes this one feel is the bleachers on the end here that are up high that are really, really wide.
No, I agree.
Another steal there from Schoeffert. Hits it Meehan for three off the mark.
We got to settle down a little bit and make good passes. Ooh. Three-pointer, no good. That
Roxy with the rebound. Then we get a jump ball. Going to go the other way. Greensburg ball. Yeah, it's just like the bleachers on the upper level. I'll zoom out here in a little bit. Just seem to keep going up and up and up and up. And maybe because they're the old wooden bleachers, they feel better than the new plastic ones. Meehan over the shoulder, no.
Fields, Aubrey Whittingham. Oh, dang it.
Off Roxy.
Yep, it's just not crisp right now. And here comes Liv Willis. We'll probably see the ball in Liv's hands a little bit. No, we've got a couple girls that are not being guarded.
Yeah.
Or are we playing more of a zone?
I think we've dropped into a zone.
Yeah. We got a back cut.
Tough shot, no. Bristol with the rebound, up ahead to Willis. Under 4 to go now. Eastern still on top by 7 here in the JV game. Aubrey in the corner, drives. Tough shot, no. Gets her own rebound. Long 2, no.
I'd like to see one of those fall for her. She's
Yeah.
getting good shots. Don't get a foul. Don't foul. It's almost like we're playing like we're down.
I know. Another turnover.
Yep, and it feels like we're playing from behind. Like they got confused on
the score.
Yeah, on this end of game scenario kind of thing, and we were really pushing it without staying in control.
Shot there by Bishop, no. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be off a Schofert.
Yeah, she tried to tip it over Liv Willis's head, but it kind of went sideways and hit the baseline. But here comes that full court pressure. It's going to be man-to-man up front. Go. Got to move, 4 girls. .244 to play.
Yep.
Lauren in the car. Is Roxy? Nope, Lauren
It's
in the
Lauren.
corner.
Lauren's going to get fouled. I'm not sure if that was Ferdinand that got her. Nope, they're going to say Schofert came over and fouled her. Yeah, if I zoom out, you can just kind of see the bleachers in every direction. If you look, just again, they feel like they just go up forever.
Nice shot.
Nice. Big free throws from Lauren.
Yep, absolutely, because our scoring had gone stale. We got a timeout.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing a regional here. This would be a good sectional regional kind of host site.
Yep. It's got a lot of capacity.
What did I see listed? Never saw a listed gym capacity. Again, big free throws there because with 2.5 minutes left, we hadn't scored in a while.
No.
And we needed those points. We got the band here tonight.
That'll be nice. It's always fun when the band's here.
Although it looks like they're going to be sitting behind us.
Yeah.
So I thought this was a 30-second timeout because they were up, so I thought it was going to be a 30.
No, I did. I thought it was too.
Ended up being a full.
Maybe they changed
their mind. Or maybe he thought he had a
Yeah.
30 and didn't.
Yep.
So Pirate basketball here. They trail by 9, 2:32 to go. Drive.
Oh. Yeah, Bristol was clean up top, but I think she had a hand on the back.
Got her with the body. Bishop back to the line to shoot a pair. Off the front of the rim on that one.
Yeah, they're really not shooting any better from free throw line than we are, which is going to help us out in the long run.
Swishes the second. There we go.
Yeah, and that was not a foul Bishop wanted to make. I think she thought Roxy was cutting and stuck her hand out to stop her. I like that. Let her
Yeah.
run underneath it.
Two minutes and 5 seconds left here. Come on, girls. Nothing. We don't need any wild shots. We don't need any threes at this point. We need ball movement and layups here.
Oh, got to make a good pass. The foul, yeah.
Roxy thought she caught up to Kiefer, but
then I think she was clean on top again. It's just that
she had that hand down below.
14, Roxy Maxwell, her third, team's third. Keeper to the line for 2.
But again, they're missing free throws just like we have been, and it's not able to crawl back into this game. That could have been a travel on us, a travel on them, or a jump. There were 4 girls hanging onto that ball.
We'll take it. Minute 46. Somebody needs to go to the ball.
Yeah, that's going to be 5.
Returning for the Royals, number 23, Fields.
And nobody was moving. Nobody was moving at the ball.
Right.
There was no real sense of urgency of where we were going.
Yep. We got another timeout here.
Yep. 30-second timeout on this one. I know they said it.
Start Connect Electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-star difference. Visit 9starconnect.com.
All right, minute 46 left. Royals still lead by 8. It's going to be Pirate ball after we got tagged with the 5-second call. Crowd really starting to fill in. See, the other side of the gym's got a good crowd. And that, I mean, honestly, for a Tuesday night game, pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. So we can get a steal. Nope.
That's not what we wanted.
Nope.
Schaufert hits the layup. Good inbound play again for them. And another turnover. Bishop with the steal. Crop reverse layup is good.
Just like that, it's a 4-point game.
Yep. Minute 25 to go. And again, we don't have to shoot, girls. Meehan with the rebound off the missed 3.
Good poke
Oh,
away.
there we go. And then they're going to get a foul.
Yeah, that was incidental.
Crop, she just stepped on her.
Yeah.
Second, team's 4th. Returning, number 30, Lauren Whittington for the Royals.
And really what had been working for us for 3 quarters was our defense. We were scoring enough, and defense has really, really fallen asleep. And
another steal by Crop. Oh, yeah, she.
Yep. And that's
Schaufert just pushed her and then turned and put her hand over her mouth like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, she fouls out. Paisley Ferdinand comes in.
Unfortunately, I mean, they've missed some of those bunnies too, because there's been several layups there that, like that one right there could have been huge if that had gone in. That was big deal. But Lauren Whittington back at the line. Big free throws here with 57 seconds left. It was halfway down and rimmed out. One more coming for Lauren. Got that one.
I think she's 4 of 6. Maybe 4.5 of 6. Keep track of them, ladies.
Meehan.
That was tough.
Yeah. Got a head full of steam heading down hill, and so Lauren picks up the 4. So any more fouls, they're going to be at the line. Another timeout here for the Pirates.
I think they were getting ready to have a 5 count, and that's why.
It is a full timeout.
So full timeout here from the Pirates. They trail by 5 with 45 seconds to go. We'll be right back after these words from Dave's Car Wash.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Thanks to Dave's Car Wash.
I just took my car there last week. I highly recommend Dave's Car Wash.
My kids always you saw in the commercial the lava bath that my kids always, if we go to a car wash anywhere, we were in Evansville with visiting family. I'm like, we're going to get the truck washed. Is it the lava bath? No. I don't want to go. Okay. We're still going. We're washing the truck. So let's see what they draw up. Their inbound plays have been really good.
And we're double teaming
Meehan.
Yep, and can't blame them.
Deep 3. And one of the things that's killed the Pirates is they have not hit a 3 yet.
Nope. And then that was just an out-of-control foul running for the rebound, and they'll send Liv Willis to the line.
Still don't like the double bonus. Still wish it was 1-1.
Yeah.
I say that as a terrible free throw shooter.
It does change strategy a little bit, I think. Liv just strong on both of them. Although Lauren comes up with the rebound, big rebound. And they've got a foul.
Yeah.
Trying to get a steal instead of fouling. Good job, Liv. Oh. Yeah, got bailed out, right? That's got
nobody. I mean, Lauren was in the corner and nobody was going after her. She's almost just got to pocket that thing and just hang on to it and make them come get her.
That's one of those that you put a post out there trying to handle the ball at the end, just not something she normally does. Got to have our guards going to get the ball. Come on, Liv.
Still 5-point lead, 19.6 seconds left here.
Yeah, this looked like it was going to be pretty comfortable. It turned into a nail biter.
Off on that one.
Play some D.
Three on the way, hits the top of the backboard. Lauren with the rebound. Up ahead to Roxy, who lays it in for 2. And that's going to do it right there as the horn sounds. Final score in the JV game here from Greensburg. Eastern Hancock 34. The Greensburg Pirates 27. Like you said, that game, we had what, a 13, 14-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And credit Greensburg. They fought and fought and fought and fought and got right back into it. Just couldn't come quite all the way back. So
wonder what happened if they would have put the press on earlier.
I don't know. Glad they didn't.
Yeah, me too.
But it makes me think about they may be trying that earlier against our varsity too.
That's true.
So we're going to step aside here during the commercial break. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes with the start of the varsity game.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. Hope you are having a great holiday season, you and your family and your loved ones as we approach the holidays. Hey, I want to start here as you kind of put a bow on football season, Paul. I know you're having conversations with coaches and administrators around the state, but the folks that do your same job around the country from the surrounding states, what kind of conversations do you have with them reflecting on this football season and, ways and ideas you can have for 2026?
I just left a meeting with my counterparts coming from the Dakotas all the way up through the Great Lakes and Indiana and Illinois and Ohio. And we do share notes. And, one of the things that I will always take back from those meetings is I'm glad to do this in Indiana. We all do it the way it works for our state. For us to be able to finish in an indoor facility, our counterparts in Minnesota do the same thing, but to finish indoor at one of the greatest football facilities in the country at Lucas Oil is, first of all, it's a little envious of some of our other folks. I don't know, Illinois just had their state tournament and they actually got snowed out the second day of their tournament and had to reschedule throughout the week. And so we're not dealing with those kind of things. And so we change notes. I pick up a few things from them on how they operate the game and the pageantry around the game. And we like to bring some of those things over to what we do, but then they want to see what we're doing also. So it is an opportunity to share with our counterparts.
What kind of conversations have you had with your team about this football season and how it wrapped up? Of course, we had some spectacular state championship games, but everybody happy with how 2025 went?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was very thrilled with the way it went. And, it was a great fall. We had great numbers, great attendance, great enthusiasm, and the quest to support an education-based athletic system continues, and we focus keenly on that every time that we run a tournament season because it's just different. It's different than going to some of these youth sports parks and a non-education first athletic opportunity, and those are important too. But what we do, we really feel it transcends these kids and the lessons that they learned into the rest of their life, and so we're thankful to be able to do that. We had a great fall doing that again.
And now, of course, basketball season well underway on the girls and boys side. You could probably blink in about a month from now we'll have the girls pairing show, which is hard to believe. But, basketball season, it's the time of year, Paul, where if you are a basketball lover, it's basketball paradise with so many tournaments coming up around this Christmas and holiday season. And, it's one of those things, you go buy a ticket, you're supporting all the teams that play in these local tournaments in your local community. And, it's an opportunity to basically watch 12 hours of nonstop basketball.
Oh, you can watch an unbelievable amount of games. And starting with the 19th, this upcoming weekend, we're going to play over 40 tournaments across the state between now and the new year. And so you can go to a place like Richmond, Indiana, and sit down in a gym, and you can stay there all day long and just watch incredible high-level high school basketball here in the state. And so, one of the things, too, it really is a chance for coaches to spend a little more time in the gym, a little more time with their student-athletes outside of the other classroom things that go on in a normal school day to really focus, get their team ready to be able to compete and play strong throughout the rest of the season.
What's your most favorite part about that? Because I know now, as an administrator and, now the commissioner of the IHSAA, you're all over, you're watching those games. But what was the best part about playing in those types of environments?
There's just so many things that are so incredible. And, one, I got to play in some holiday tournaments when I was a player years ago. And again, to be able to have an opportunity to win a tournament, but be with your teammates and then coach them later on. But I got to tell you, I enjoy the fan part of it also just as much, and being able to get out there and just watch these different teams play. And my old coach comes out at me when I want to see how this coach is approaching this game and what offense they're running and what defense they're running. And so, that's a lot of fun for me at this point in my career.
Paul Neidig, he's the commissioner of the IHSAA. This is the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Brendan. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some, and when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Commissioner, we were just talking off air about how much is going on across IHSAA athletics action, especially in the next week or so. We're going to have the boys and girls soccer state finals coming up this weekend from Carroll Stadium at IU Indy, girls volleyball semi-state, boys football sectional semifinals, and then add one more layer into the coin. Girls basketball is about to get rolling next week. One of the busiest times of year, no?
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's busy, but in really in a good way. Yeah, this is the culmination of summer of hard work, which leads into the fall, and things have gone well. But here we are. We've started celebrating state championships a couple weeks ago with golf and tennis and unified flag football, and we're going to hand out some more hardware coming up the next couple weeks. It comes fast.
Absolutely, boys and girls soccer state finals Halloween night. It'll be boys Class A and 2A, and then Saturday, November 1st, everybody else takes stage. From Carroll Stadium, Commissioner, what do you love most about the state finals being there at IU Indy?
First of all, if you go back to that origin of that stadium, and it was built for the Pan American Games years ago, it's just hosted so many iconic events from track and field to certainly IU Indy's events, and we've been there for our state championships for the last several years. And again, it's right downtown in our beautiful city, and it gives an opportunity for fans to come to town to enjoy the city, but really watch soccer in what I would call an incredible high school facility, like all the places that we play. They're just incredible facilities that showcase our sports well.
It's the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King with Paul Neidig. Sectional semifinal Friday for IHSAA football being on Halloween night. You know, I'm from Illinois, but even in the Illinois playoff setting, it was always special whenever you could get playoff or tournament football on Halloween, because in these communities, no matter where, the kids are going to go trick-or-treating, and then a high likelihood that all those minivans and cars going around from trick-or-treating are going to wind up at a local high school football game. How special is that?
Oh, it is. It's really cool. And, I know some schools are actually gonna have trunk or treat, like some schools do, as they come to their games on Friday night, and make sure that the Halloween experience is still there for the youth of those communities. And so it's really kind of exciting. It doesn't happen very often, but it'll certainly be an evening to remember, as they say.
Looking forward to it. Paul Neidig, our guest, the Commissioner of the IHSAA on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, what can you say about the upcoming basketball season? Because, again, girls' games start literally next week.
Yeah, they've been, again, I think it's going to be an exciting year. And it's always, every team is undefeated, and they've worked hard throughout the summer. They've played a lot of games. They've continued with their opportunity to grow in their game throughout this fall. And now they're going to see where they're at. And, that hope of getting to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Pacers and the Fever, is certainly something that's at the top of every conversation that these teams have as they kick these seasons off. And they've set those goals, and they're going to see if those goals can become their reality come the first of the year.
Paul, we talked a little bit about this last week in that girls volleyball state finals. It's going to be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but first semi-state coming up this weekend. Gainbridge Fieldhouse set to host the girls volleyball state finals on November 8th. Can you talk about that process and getting that over to Gainbridge, joining multiple other sports as you have talked about?
First of all, it's such an iconic facility. It's the greatest field house in the country, and certainly it's built for basketball. But as we saw with the IU Purdue women's match there a couple weeks ago, it certainly transitioned to a volleyball facility really well. And through conversations, we decided that it was the right thing to do to move it there, even though we left Worthing Arena, which was an incredible host for many years. We're going to see what it looks like downtown Indianapolis, and they're excited to host it. We're excited to be there, and we hope that everybody comes out and watches a high-level volleyball with some players that are nationally ranked to celebrate state championships.
Paul Neidig, he's the commissioner of the IHSAA. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Paul, thanks for the time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Brendan.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
With 9-Star Connect high-speed fiber internet, there's no choosing between speed and reliability. You get both. Lightning-fast internet with no data caps and equal upload and download speeds means everyone gets what they need, when they need it. Stream, game, work, and connect, all at the same time without missing a beat. All backed by our 24/7, 365 expert support team, because your connection should be the last thing you worry about. Switch today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
As more club and travel sports pop up every year, they often muddy the waters on what the purpose of sports should be for student athletes at this age.
But high school sports are different.
It's not about becoming the best athletes, it's about becoming the best people.
It's not about scholarships, it's about coaches mentoring you, camaraderie with your teammates, and the connection you build with your school community.
It's not about year-round training. It's about developing resilience, responsibility, and a strong work ethic for life.
It's not about what am I going to get out of this, it's about playing for something bigger than yourself, for your team, your school, and your entire community.
High school sports help us grow in ways that will serve us for the rest of our lives, not just in the game.
I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support what makes education-based athletics different by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is developing students as people. This is fulfilling a greater purpose. This is your IHSAA.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
My days of playing basketball for North Posey High School are still some of my favorite memories. Years later, I can still remember the feeling of wearing my Vikings jersey proudly and representing my community. I'm IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and these student athletes know how that feels.
It's an honor to represent my school and wear their name, to have the entire community rooting for my success, to contribute to my school's legacy and all the student athletes who came before me. I'm Josie Campbell, and I'm a proud Brownsburg Bulldog.
Playing high school sports gives me a sense of ownership in my school. I get the chance to have a positive impact on my school's reputation, to help carry out our traditions, and to be the best person and player I can be. I'm Jet Wolfley, and I'm a proud Terre Haute North Patriot.
Demonstrate your pride by buying a ticket to your high school's athletic events. This is promoting school spirit. This is making your community proud. This is your IHSAA.
As a 9-Star Connect electric customer, you're already connected to something powerful. Now, get connected to something even more powerful. High-speed fiber internet in your home. Experience the 9-Star difference. And expert technical support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From powering your home to powering your internet, experience our trusted service in a new way. Make the switch to 9-Star Connect fiber internet today. Visit 9starconnect.com.
High school sports have a unique way of setting the tone for our entire school community. How? By demanding our very best, no matter who we are.
Every student, coach, parent, and fan has a responsibility.
All right, everybody, welcome here to Greensburg High School. in Greensburg, Indiana, home of the Pirates, as Eastern Hancock ladies have traveled down here for tonight's big matchup between the Royals and the Pirates. So we look at this matchup here. The Royals coming to the game 10-3. Had a little bit of a rough December. Dropped a close one to Lapel, and then over Christmas break got beat by Indianapolis Cathedral. But otherwise having a pretty good season. Look at Greensburg. They're 11-5 on the season. All 5 losses coming to 4A schools. And they're looking good as always. One of the teams to beat here in 3A. I know that. If we look at the conferences, the Royals out of the Mid-Eastern Conference, they're sitting right there with Daleville, tied at 6-0 apiece. And that's going to be a huge game on January 22nd, senior night, second to last game for the ladies. That could be a de facto conference championship game, really, when it comes down to it. And then the Eastern Indiana Conference, Greensburg's only played 2 conference games, but sitting there in 3rd place behind a really good Connorsville team and a really good East Central team. And if we look at the sectionals for each of these teams, the Royals will travel to Crystal House, where Triton Central and Heritage Christian, I think, are both ranked in the top like 7 or 8 in 2A. So you got 3 teams that are potential, like top 10, 12 ranked teams by the time we get there that are going to be in one sectional. And then Franklin County hosting the Greensburg Pirates, and Greensburg and Jennings County, the only 2 with winning records right now. But those are good games. I know they just played Jennings County and beat them by 13 on Saturday night. Our keys to victory here for each team. For the Royals, I said feet never stop. We got to keep moving. We're at our best when everybody's moving, when our offense is getting in motion and we're not standing around watching Kinsey. A lot of times we stand around and we wait for Kinsey to do something miraculous and make a great pass. We got to move and get open to get there, and that goes right into number 2 of move without the ball. When we've played at our best, you've seen girls cutting, you've seen girls constantly moving. Nobody ever stops, and defensively, we're staying in front of girls, we're cutting girls off. We've got to play with a high level of intensity tonight. And if you're the Pirates, it's physical. We saw a couple weeks ago against Knightstown, when the Panthers played us physical there in that first quarter, we came out and it was kind of a shock to the system. Our first quarter was really bad because we weren't ready to play that physical of a game. They, obviously a bigger school, slightly bigger school, but they play a lot of big schools. They play physical. It could be a long night for the Royals. And then keeping Cook quiet. A lot of teams lately have been playing like a box and one, which means they're playing a zone, except one girl's on Kinsey, and then if she catches the ball, they're running another girl or 2 at her. And the Pirates have got to keep, if they follow that game plan, make somebody else beat you is kind of the mantra. And we haven't done that with a consistent effort. We've done it at times. Look at Knightstown. I mean, Bella just went off. Clara Wallace hit a couple threes. Against Monroe Central Saturday night, Kirsten Judd had 14, played really, really well. And we're finally getting to that point as we're getting into this season where other girls can beat you. But if you're Greensburg, you still say, prove it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I think I would make Kinsey's teammates make plays.
So as I try to get my all my stuff ready here.
Think it's jersey night in the student section, and I just saw my favorite jersey of the year. There's somebody wearing a Roy Kent jersey from the TV show Ted Lasso. Fantastic.
I've never seen Ted Lasso.
Oh, I highly recommend it.
I don't have Apple TV or whatever that is that.
When your kids will leave you alone for about a month, get Apple TV.
Yeah,
binge it.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah, I'm sure they will leave you alone for a month. It'll still be there when your kids are older and don't want anything to do with you again.
Okay, so we got 22 seconds. Everybody standing up like we're getting ready to do the national anthem. See if the band can play for us here. We'll step aside. We'll be right back after the anthem with the game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Greensburg Community High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the visiting Eastern Hancock Royals and your Greensburg Pirates. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and unwelcome at IHSAA events. Please give the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, will you please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. The national anthem tonight will be performed by the Greensburg High School Band under the direction of Quentin Chiara.
Band director said they need the lights on to be able to play. All right. See if I can get back into position here after standing up.
First, let's meet the ladies that will be performing tonight and on the cheer squad.
Oh, cheerleaders first for starting lineups here.
The cheerleaders are Savannah Bryant, Phoebe Campbell, Grace Collins, Chloe Davis.
Again, we talked about it in the JV game.
Josie Hempstead.
Really nice gym, really nice facilities. They got a field house right across the parking lot here. They have a pirate ship at their football field, which is awesome. I'm a little jealous. Why don't we have a castle?
Yeah, I think we should. Maybe we could have a jungle on the way in.
Lila Agee, Maddie Bowles, Carmen Ripinger, Elena Schwerin.
Like we should paint the entryway to the school like Buckingham Palace.
Wow, I'm all right with
Now
that.
let's meet the starters for tonight's
We could have a
varsity
hedge
contest.
maze.
First for the visiting Royals. Starting at one guard, a 5'9" junior, number 1, Kinsey Cook. At the 2 guard, a 5'6" junior, number 2, Bella Sotelo. At 1 forward, a 5'9"
So the
senior, number 5, Madison Troutwell.
starters here for the Royals. I don't know if you can hear the PA or not.
At the other forward, a 5'9" freshman.
The 2 guards, a couple of juniors. Number 1, Kinsey Cook. Number 2, Bella Sotelo.
Number 14, Kirsten Judd.
At the 3rd guard position, number 5, senior Addie Trackwell. At a forward position, freshman Hannah Womack. And at the other forward position, senior number 14, Kirsten Judd.
Focus on the fundamentals. We've gone over time and time again. And most important, don't get caught up thinking about winning or losing this game. You put your effort, concentration, and playing to your potential to be the best that you can be. I don't care what
I'll get you the starters here for the Pirates here in a sec when they...
The Gene Hackman gets me every time.
Yep.
Although I don't know how Norman Dale and Eminem would feel about each other.
No, I don't know either with the music.
Pirate Nation, get on your feet, make some noise for your Greensburg Pirates.
So, one guard, number 24, senior Mary Harmon. At another guard position, another 5'9" senior, number 22, Allie Powers. Third senior starter, number 20, the forward, Emma Kuntz. Number 42, a 5'8" sophomore, Kaylin Adams. And then number 32, a 5'10" junior forward, Claire Larison. This is not a big team. You don't see like the 6-footers, but a lot of 5'9", 5'10" on the floor out here. A lot of length for the Pirates.
I always love that Kinsey is our jump ball person.
It'd probably be her or Bella.
Yeah.
So Kenzie Cook and Claire Larison getting ready to jump. Good student section from the Pirates. Yeah, big game for both teams. Not playing for anything other than just the
we got confused on which way we were going to go.
2 quick points for Powers.
Yep. Usually you get a back tap off it, and I think it threw us off.
Yeah.
Nice back cut. Trackwell's going to drive.
Just trying to pick up the foul. Go through her and try to make it there.
Yep. Good rebound from Kirsten.
So here's Cook to Trackwell. Bella out here at the volleyball line with it. Sotelo to Cook on the wing. And they're just going to play, they're going to play Kinsey Mann with Harmon all over her here. No gimmicky defenses as that pass from Womack to Sotelo gets stolen away. That was a nice Euro step there from Larison.
Yep. Hannah was set up well to stop it, and then she couldn't move or she'd get a charge.
Yep.
Or, excuse me, a block.
Cook with the ball up top, looking for a screen, gets it. Long 2 from Cook, no good, but she's fouled.
Wow, if they're going to give away fouls like that, this is going to be a long game, and Kinsey's going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line.
Her first, team's first.
So Kinsey at the line here.
Actually, that foul was on number 20, Kuntz.
So they gave that to Powers. Initially, they had said it was number 24, Mary Harmon, but
they changed it.
Or, sorry, 20.
No, they ended up giving it to Kuntz.
Kuntz, yeah.
So Kinsey knocks home the first. Second one's also good. Her first 2 points of the game.
Wow, the Pirates not wasting any time.
Larison, quick 3 off the mark. Womack's got the rebound. Cook drives, spins, in and out.
Yep, and they put Larison on her that time, the 5'10" junior.
I don't know if they put her on it or it just got switched in transition.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was.
3's no good. Trackwell tracks it down, and Trackwell throws it away. Larison drives, and she's going to get called for a walk first.
Yeah, she didn't like that call, but she hopped a little bit.
Mm-hmm. So Royals walking it up. Trail by 2 here. Good pass from Kinsey to Bella, but that was pretty good defense, honestly. Bella couldn't get to it. It looked like a DB knocking it away and gets poked out of bounds. I thought Coach Simpson was calling a timeout. And his hand sign looked like a timeout to the ref. So Powers up here with it. Has just a little bit of a lane. I got to get that ball there, though.
Yeah, Trackle was making her go left, and that
Cook
worked out.
Up ahead to Sotelo, and Sotelo lays it in for 2. Ties the game at 4 if the quick hands of Kinsey Cook.
Bella's speed is not something you can simulate, and a lot of teams aren't prepared for when she gets out on the break.
Kinsey just didn't have an angle right there. She had her leaking out again. Kinsey drives, 15-footer is good. Kinsey Cook gives the Royals the lead, 6-4. Larison over here to Adams. Top. They got a lot of girls whose number ends in 2. Powers back to Larison. Corner 3, in and out. Nobody puts a body. Oh,
nice block.
Cook comes over and gets a block as nobody put a body into Kuntz. Cook can't get the right-handed layup. Got to go up with the left there, Kinsey. Come on.
This is up and down basketball. Both teams not.
Larison doesn't get it,
time.
but puts it back up and in. Ties the game at 6. Trackwell on the wing with it. Over here to Judd now. Judd drives, finds Womack. Now Sotelo. Coach Shaw setting up a play here. 4:15 to go, all tied up at 6. Bella picks up her dribble. Come on. Gets it to Kinsey at the volleyball line.
Being real patient right now. There's the double.
Finds Judd. Can't get it to go. Got to get that rebound. It's the right play from the ladies, but another tip. Bella Sotelo with the quick hands, and Addie Trackwell tracks it. I keep saying she tracks it down. I got to stop saying that. Cook picks up the dribble, goes inside to Judd, and Judd just has it taken away. Got to talk there, ladies.
Yeah, that was she got doubled and picked her pocket from the backside. Scoop shot.
Yep, that was Powers. Yeah, Womack's got to talk to her when she goes to double. She's got to let her know that she's coming. 8-6, Pirates back on top. Trackwell up top, thought about the 3. Drives back to Kinsey. Kinsey being guarded by Harmon. Gets it to Judd. Judd loses it out of bounds.
Substitution for the Royals, number 23, Becca Cooley enters the game.
Becca Cooley comes in for Womack, and Sophie Benning. Is that what we said? You said
Buning.
Buning. You went and checked on it.
Yep.
I can remember. 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter. Larison up here with it. Finds Buning, back to Larison. We gave her the baseline. She goes up with it. Can't get it, but puts it back up and in.
Larison with her own rebound putback.
We're just one step away. We were one step away from taking away that baseline there. And then we're one step away from getting a body on her to prevent the offensive board. Bella hits Kinsey at the volleyball line here.
She's calling for the screen.
And then back cut wasn't there.
No, you don't get miscommunication with those two very often.
Another turnover here. Mary Harmon walking it up. She's been doing a good job defense on Cook. Larison up top here over to Benning. Larison's floater, good.
She's a nice player.
Only a junior. 12-6, Pirate lead right now. Judd finds Cooley. Now Cook picks up the dribble there. And traveled with it?
No, I thought she got traveled or we're going to get bailed out with a foul. They fouled Becca. But I thought Kinsey, when she spun around again.
Allie Powers gets called for the foul. I thought, unless they say that they knocked it out of her hands and she lost control of it.
Kaylin Adams checks in for the Pirates.
Not there.
No.
It's And that was one where Bella threw it because that's where the play was designed to go.
Yep.
Cooley steals it away, and then Cooley loses it, but Bella picks it up, and Bella's going to draw the foul.
Yeah. Becca, I wonder if there's a wet spot down there in the lane on our defensive side, because Becca stole it and went straight down.
Yeah, she didn't trip over anything.
No.
It was just kind of a.
Yeah. Heidi Myers checks in for Judd.
Got to get something on offense here. Right now, had several turnovers in a row. Just haven't gotten a shot off here.
Nope.
Cooley will get a shot off. In and out. And then pushing the pace the other way is Larison, and her floater's good again.
And she just keeps getting right to that spot.
Under a minute to go. Royals trail by 8. 10 straight points here by the Pirates. Cook, that one went off of a foot. Somehow gets it over here to Trackwell. Trackwell goes up.
Oh, that should have been foul.
We got to get back better than that, ladies.
Yep.
That was preventable. We were not protecting the basket first as Powers lays it in. 10-point lead now for the Pirates.
We look kind of stale right now.
And right there, Cooley was cutting and then stopped halfway to the basket. Like she wasn't sure if she wanted to continue cutting.
Well, and oftentimes Kinsey will take that ball to hoop off the screen.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know what the read is on there. There's Larison again. Every time they get the ball, they're going right down the lane on us right now. And we are just, everybody standing watching, maybe put a hand out.
So the end of the first quarter, the score, Greensburg 18, Eastern Hancock 6. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Are you a 9-Star Connect electric customer? Did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Experience internet without limits, lightning fast speeds with no data caps, all with expert support available 24/7, 365 days a year. From electricity to internet, we're your trusted local connection. The power to connect is already here. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
All right, we're back here getting ready to start the second quarter. Eastern led 6-4 and really played well defensively. I feel like until about the last 2.5 minutes, Larison felt like she hit about, like 5 floaters in a row is what it felt like.
She's got to have 10 or 12 points.
I don't have a table, so I wasn't able to keep track of points here tonight for them, but
yeah, I think probably a couple things talked about in the that huddle, and one of them has got to be let's guard the lane.
Let's guard the lane, and then offensively, we're just off.
Yeah, I agree.
We're moving. I think we're moving better than we have in some games, but we're just off. Bella fadeaway, no good.
Well, and Becca was camped out in the corner that time, and the closest defender was at least 10 feet away from her. That was good defensive
Kinsey
play.
with the block. Cooley with the steal, or rebound, I guess that would be.
There's Cooley in the corner. Again, nobody even close to her if they can see. Skip pass right now.
Trackwell just lost a handle on it. And that was Powers, yep. And we're not finding the ball and stopping the ball. It's like we're finding our girl. 20-6, 14-point Pirate lead. Backdoor to Bella, has it poked away. Trackwell comes up with it. Trackwell finally gets one to roll in. Stop the bleeding a little bit.
And there are some plays to be made on offense. It's just,
well, especially they're playing Kinsey man, but as soon as she starts to drive is when they're doubling onto her. And so it's just we've got to figure out who who's the one helping. And that's where you, as an assistant coach, your job becomes, okay, try to figure out the tendency of who's helping.
Right.
Is it the closest girl? Is it the opposite side block? Who's the one helping? And then figure out how to exploit that.
Yeah, and this time down we had Bella initiate the play, try to get Kinsey free, but kind of ended up with the same thing. She's stuck on the free throw line.
Womack, long two from the corner, no.
But that was a good open shot. There's a forced turnover from Bella.
Cooley going to get a foul or a walk? Foul first.
I think that was Mary. Well, no, that is Lulubelle Webb.
Lulubelle Webb,
that time.
The freshman checked in during the quarter break.
Yeah, 2 freshmen on this varsity team for the Pirates. Buning the other one.
Pirates making everything difficult.
Yep, and there's a double team.
Kinsey, you gotta be careful. She's getting the high elbow there as she's clearing out. Cooley can't hit that, and that one goes off. One of the Pirates, I couldn't tell. Womack.
Oh. Did she get a piece of that?
I think she thought she was going to get contact and didn't.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think that was a hop, skip, and a jump.
They're going to get Judd with the foul.
Yeah, I like it traveled before that foul.
14, Kirsten Judd, her first, team's first. Pirate ball out of bounds.
It's a Pirate ball. And we fell asleep.
Yep.
Larison again.
Larison for 2.
Cook to Judd. Judd can't finish, and Larison takes it away, pushes it up the floor. And that one goes to Kaylin Adams, who lays it in for 2. 24-8 here in favor of the Pirates. They are on a 20-2 run right now.
And even when we get a good look, we can't get it to fall right now.
Bella drives, and Bella's going to get called with the push. And I don't know that she did, but it definitely looked like it.
Yeah, it looked like it. On her step back, it looked like she extended her off arm. And this is where the other girls need to start making some plays on offense, because what they're doing, double teaming Kinsey, is working, because we're not making them not double team.
There we get a block from Cook, another block. Into Judd. Judd can't get that one to fall.
Nice poke.
Yep. Good poke away from Cook, and Womack came up with that steal. 4:12 to go here in the first half. Judd gets fouled, and right now it feels like Kinsey's being too unselfish on some of these. Some of these I would like to see her try to hit that floater when she's getting in there. And I know what she's doing, but we're not finishing right now.
Right.
But Judd here at the line with a chance to knock down some free throws. Sinks the first one.
Yeah, and Addie Willis is going to check in. Going to get Hannah.
For the Royals, number 32, Adeline Willis.
And it looks like Sophie Buning and Emma Kuntz both check back in for the Pirates.
Nice job, Kirsten, knocking both in. Bella almost got that steal there. Larison up top with it. Over to Powers. Back over here to Harmon. Harmon kicks it out. Three's no good. Tipped and corralled there by, who was that? Buning?
Yeah, Buning. I know that was the right shot from the Pirates, but right now, why are you not doing this?
Yep.
Every play, I just keep going down the middle. Until we stop it, I would keep doing it. It's the same thing that they're doing on defense. Until we stop them.
Yep, until we can exploit it. And again, we're exploiting it. We're just not finishing right now.
Yep.
So 30-second timeout. We're going to step aside. We'll be right back after these word from our sponsors.
Star Connect electric customer, did you know the same great service you trust for your electricity can power your connection to the digital world? That's because high-speed fiber internet is available to your home. Visit 9starconnect.com today.
All right, back here, 26-10, 3:27 to go here in the first half. And right now I think you're Coach Shaw in that timeout, you go, okay, let's get this back to 6 or 8 at the half. You know, you're not going to score. You're not going to get back to tie game or the lead before the half, but let's cut this lead in half. Judd back to Bella, has it blocked over in the hands of Willis. Over to Trackwell, her three. Perfect. Addie Trackwell.
That'll help.
Big three from Trackwell. Only her third three of the season, but Powers gets to the lane and we foul her.
Powers going to the line to shoot two. That foul was on the Royals, number 14.
That was on Judd. I think that's Judd's second. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Powers sinks the first. Hannah Womack's going to come in and replace Judd. Powers hits them both. 15-point deficit for the Royals. Bella tried to get the edge, couldn't quite get it. Gets it out here nearly to Kinsey, but it's stolen away.
Yep,
Can't get the finish.
Convert. They said that went off Hannah.
Yeah. Larison with on the wing, step back, three, jeez. Perfect.
Larison for three.
She's on fire right now.
She reminds me a little bit of the player when we were playing in the regional at Southmont a couple of years ago.
The Sheridan girl?
Yeah, she reminds me.
Or no, you mean the, I don't remember the regional one. Oh, the Park Heritage girl.
Park Heritage girl, yep.
Yep. She also reminds me of the Sheridan girl from last year. And look at that, finds up the court.
Oh! And I get it. Again, that Bella jumped for that one. Her hands were up, good up top. But
that foul is on the Royals, number.
See if you can watch it on the replay.
Her second team score.
Man, that one did. She looked like she got all ball there. I want to disagree with that one. First one's good.
Harmon returns for the Pirates.
It feels like they have carbon copies of girls out there.
That's what I was just thinking. Everybody is a 5'9" blonde.
Yeah.
Or light brunette. It's all the same. It's like they're just, and they sub one out and sub another one in that's just as talented. That one poked away from Willis. Another turnover for the Royals. Larison.
Well, she cleared out there as much as Bella did.
Hands off to Benning. No good. Kinsey with the rebound. It's Trackwell in the corner. Long two from Trackwell. Too strong. Womack fighting for it.
Yeah, that's going to be offhanded, but that was great effort.
She and Kuntz fighting for it.
Returning for the Pirates, number 22, Allie Powers.
Well, we got Larison out at least for a little bit. Let's see if he can make something happen.
Yeah, 90 seconds left here in the half. Royals trail by 20. Bello with the steal.
And that should have been a kick.
Hey.
And I don't think I've ever seen that. The ball goes off her foot into her own chest.
Now, technically, to be a kick, it's got to be an attempt. They have to try to kick it.
Okay.
So if it's an unintentional, if it just bounces off a foot, then it's not technically a kick. Kinsey turnaround.
All right.
She's fouled. Right. She'll go to the line.
Little flurry here.
Foul went on Kuntz. This official is very emphatic and very deliberate and slow in his signaling of who the foul's on. Cook all around the rim and in.
No, Larison right back.
A 31-second break. That's all we got. Cook with one more.
Well, we got four or 6 points with her out, and they didn't score, so.
Powers on the wing with it. Powers drives. Puts it up and hits the rim 5 times before it bounces off to Womack. Kinsey Cook with the scoop shot.
That was the most confident play she's made since that early floater.
She's got 8. Cut the lead down to 14. 6 straight points for the Royals. And no fouls to give, so don't foul here and send them to the line. 15 on the clock. Larison working on Bella. Larison's floater just short, gets her own rebound, kicks it out. 3's no good there from Mary Harmon. And a good finish.
Yep.
You know, it was like that last 90 seconds, we scored 6 straight.
Yep.
Got it down to 14, which it started to feel like this was rolling in a very bad way when it got to 20 there. So good finish there from the Royals. Cook has 8, Trackwell with 5, Sotelo with 4, and Judd with 2. Right now at the halftime break, I'm going to check on Larison's points. I got to talk to the scorers table because it feels like she's got 16, 18.
At least.
So we're going to step aside here. We'll be right back after these word from our sponsors.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. Hope you are having a great holiday season, you and your family and your loved ones as we approach the holidays. Hey, I want to start here as you kind of put a bow on football season, Paul. I know you're having conversations with coaches and administrators around the state, but the folks that do your same job around the country from the surrounding states, what kind of conversations do you have with them reflecting on this football season and, ways and ideas you can have for 2026?
I just left a meeting with my counterparts coming from the Dakotas all the way up through the Great Lakes and Indiana and Illinois and Ohio. And we do share notes. And, one of the things that I will always take back from those meetings is I'm glad to do this in Indiana. We all do it the way it works for our state. For us to be able to finish in an indoor facility, our counterparts in Minnesota do the same thing, but to finish indoor at one of the greatest football facilities in the country at Lucas Oil is, first of all, it's a little envious of some of our other folks. I don't know, Illinois just had their state tournament, and they actually got snowed out the second day of their tournament and had to reschedule throughout the week. And so we're not dealing with those kind of things. And so we change notes. I pick up a few things from them on how they operate the game and the pageantry around the game. And we like to bring some of those things over to what we do, but then they want to see what we're doing also. So it is an opportunity to share with our counterparts.
What kind of conversations have you had with your team about this football season and how it wrapped up? Of course, we had some spectacular state championship games, but everybody happy with how 2025 went?
Oh, yeah. Everybody was very thrilled with the way it went. And, it was a great fall. We had great numbers, great attendance, great enthusiasm, and the quest to support an education-based athletic system continues, and we focus keenly on that every time that we run a tournament season, because it's just different. It's different than going to some of these youth sports parks and a non-education first athletic opportunity, and those are important too. But what we do, we really feel it transcends these kids and the lessons that they learned into the rest of their life, and so we're thankful to be able to do that. We had a great fall doing that again.
And now, of course, basketball season well underway on the girls and boys side. You could probably blink in about a month from now we'll have the girls pairing show, which is hard to believe. But, basketball season, it's the time of year, Paul, where if you are a basketball lover, it's basketball paradise with so many tournaments coming up around this Christmas and holiday season. And, it's one of those things, you go buy a ticket, you're supporting all the teams that play in these local tournaments in your local community. And, it's an opportunity to basically watch 12 hours of nonstop basketball.
Oh, you can watch an unbelievable amount of games. And starting with the 19th, this upcoming weekend, we're going to play over 40 tournaments across the state between now and the new year. And so you can go to a place like Richmond, Indiana, and sit down in a gym, and you can stay there all day long and just watch incredible high-level high school basketball here in the state. And so, one of the things, too, it really is a chance for coaches to spend a little more time in the gym, a little more time with their student athletes outside of the other classroom things that go on in a normal school day, to really focus, get their team ready to be able to compete and play strong throughout the rest of the season.
What's your most favorite part about that? Because I know now, as an administrator and, now the commissioner of the IHSAA, you're all over, you're watching those games. But what was the best part about playing in those types of environments?
There's just so many things that are so incredible. And, one, I got to play in some holiday tournaments when I was a player years ago. And again, to be able to have an opportunity to win a tournament, but be with your teammates and then coach them later on. But I got to tell you, I enjoy the fan part of it also just as much, and being able to get out there and just watch these different teams play. And my old coach comes out at me when I want to see how this coach is approaching this game and what offense they're running and what defense they're running. And so, that's a lot of fun for me at this point in my career.
Paul Neidig, he's the commissioner of the IHSAA. This is the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, appreciate the time as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Brendan. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for listening to the Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
We all need to eat more vegetables, but we run into the same problems every time we go to eat them. Carrots and peas just have no flavor. Beans and Brussels sprouts have side effects that will send children running in fear. But there is one vegetable that everyone loves. It's corn. And when it comes to corn, there's only one name to trust: Paxton Farms. Paxton Farms sweet corn has been your go-to source of corn in Hancock County for years. So head on down and grab some. And when you think of corn, think Paxton Farms.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Commissioner, we were just talking off air about how much is going on across IHSAA athletics action, especially in the next week or so. We're going to have the boys and girls soccer state finals coming up this weekend from Carroll Stadium at IU Indy, girls volleyball semi-state, boys football sectional semifinals, and then add one more layer into the coin. Girls basketball is about to get rolling next week. One of the busiest times of year, no?
Oh my goodness, yeah, it's busy, but in really in a good way. Yeah, this is the culmination of summer of hard work, which leads into the fall, and things have gone well. But here we are. We've started celebrating state championships a couple weeks ago with golf and tennis and unified flag football, and we're going to hand out some more hardware coming up the next couple weeks. It comes fast.
Absolutely, boys and girls soccer state finals Halloween night. It'll be boys Class A and 2A, and then Saturday, November 1st, everybody else takes stage. From Carroll Stadium, Commissioner, what do you love most about the state finals being there at IU Indy?
First of all, if you go back to that origin of that stadium, and it was built for the Pan American Games years ago, it's just hosted so many iconic events from track and field to certainly IU Indy's events, and we've been there for our state championships for the last several years. And again, it's right downtown in our beautiful city, and it gives an opportunity for fans to come to town to enjoy the city, but really watch soccer in what I would call an incredible high school facility, like all the places that we play. They're just incredible facilities that showcase our sports well.
It's the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King with Paul Neidig. Sectional semifinal Friday for IHSAA football being on Halloween night. You know, I'm from Illinois, but even in the Illinois playoff setting, it was always special whenever you could get playoff or tournament football on Halloween, because in these communities, no matter where, the kids are going to go trick-or-treating, and then a high likelihood that all those minivans and cars going around from trick-or-treating are going to wind up at a local high school football game. How special is that?
Oh, it is. It's really cool. And, I know some schools are actually gonna have trunk or treat, like some schools do, as they come to their games on Friday night, and make sure that the Halloween experience is still there for the youth of those communities. And so it's really kind of exciting. It doesn't happen very often, but it'll certainly be an evening to remember, as they say.
Looking forward to it. Paul Neidig, our guest, the commissioner of the IHSAA on the Commissioner's Corner. Paul, what can you say about the upcoming basketball season? Because, again, girls' games start literally next week.
Yeah, they've been, again, I think it's going to be an exciting year. And it's always, every team is undefeated, and they've worked hard throughout the summer. They've played a lot of games. They've continued with their opportunity to grow in their game throughout this fall. And now they're going to see where they're at. And, that hope of getting to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, home of the Pacers and the Fever, is certainly something that's at the top of every conversation that these teams have as they kick these seasons off. And they've set those goals, and they're going to see if those goals can become their reality come the first of the year.
Paul, we talked a little bit about this last week in that girls volleyball state finals. It's going to be at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but first semi-state coming up this weekend. Gainbridge Fieldhouse set to host the girls volleyball state finals on November 8th. Can you talk about that process and getting that over?
All right, we're back here getting ready to start the second half. Eastern Hancock with the 6-0 run there to end the half to kind of bring this thing back into range. We got down by 20 there in the second quarter, and an important run there to pull that to a 14-point deficit at the halftime break. But
I want to see our adjustments. I want to see what we're doing. It looks like we're sitting in a zone, and maybe that's to clog the middle a little bit. Okay.
We got to do something to stop Larison. She had 19 in the first half.
So we're just going to have to watch that baseline cutter.
Well, and I think so far they've only hit 1 3. So I know they can shoot the 3 well, but maybe that's Coach Shaw saying, you know what, you haven't hit it tonight. You got to knock it down and prove it.
Yeah, you got to do something different at this point. And then when we get the ball and go on offense, I want to see what the changes are there too. So let's get a body on her.
Adams misses, but nobody touches Allie Powers.
That was a bunch of turning and watching the shot instead of finding your man.
And this is really the first team that's played us just straight up man like this, that has shut us down quite like this. Trackwell, no. Womack can't get the putback. Womack keeps fighting for it. She and Judd going after it, and we're going to get a jump ball. It's going to be a Royal ball here.
But I like that from Hannah. Like, we got to make the basket, but that's the exact right play. She took it right back up, just didn't fall for her. Good cut. Bella bobbled it a little bit.
That one gets tipped. Larison tips it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Royals. I mean, just the defense has been smothering. This is just a really good defensive team. We have not seen very many teams that can play man this well. And not a lot of girls that can keep Kinsey and Bella one-on-one and, keep them in front.
Yeah, they're doing a really nice job.
We got everybody trying to isolate, let Cook work on the left side, but Harmon cuts her off. Back up to Bella.
Kinsey is having to work really hard just to get the ball.
Long possession, patient possession here for the Royals. They go inside to Judd. She's too deep. She got caught way too deep there, missed it.
And they just beat us down the floor.
Yep. Powers lays it in. Back to an 18-point deficit. Cook pulls up from 15, off the mark. Judd with the offensive rebound, and Judd gets the putback.
Judd with the rebound putback.
Her 4th point of the game. Larison, no good. Powers with another, well, I guess Powers lost it off of her leg out of bounds, but I was getting ready to say Powers with another rebound.
The problem there with the zone, though, now is that you're not man-marking somebody, right?
Yeah.
So now you got to go hunt somebody down, and that's got to be at the top of your mindset, and it's not right now.
(37-21), Pirates lead here in the 3rd quarter. Cook gets doubled. Just a little late on that pass to Womack. Gets it back to Cook.
Yeah.
Basket and the foul.
This basket is good by Cook. Should be going to the line for the +1.
Watch the replay on this one.
That foul's on the Pirates.
Womack with the good hustle play. Hands off to Kinsey. I mean, that was kind of a weak foul.
Yeah, that was unnecessary. Was that Thornton who got that?
No, it was Harmon.
Harmon. And it was silly foul, I should say, because she just kind of went over and put her hand out. You weren't going to stop anything.
No, and she really didn't make that much contact.
No.
It was just, if you're going to foul her, make sure she misses it,
Yep.
right? Isn't that the rule of thumb? So 13 points now. Oh!
That's tough,
Yeah.
but that's some good D.
Kinsey got a hand in, but got a piece of the arm.
Number 1, Kinsey Cook, her first.
Now we got to watch that corner.
There's Larison in the corner. She missed it, but we just weren't communicating.
No, with that 2-3 zone, you can't get stuck. If you're the wing player, you can't get stuck on the post.
Yep. Kinsey gets tripped up from behind there. That was going to be Harmon again, picked up her second. And that was just Kinsey weaving through traffic, and Harmon just tripped over her and tripped her and knocked her down. Judd with the nice clear out there, but Cook can't finish it. And Larison off and running.
Stop the ball. Nobody stopped ball.
We didn't stop it. Fortunately, she misses a layup. Trackwell gets the rebound. Cook's pass stolen the other way. And then Powers going to get a wide open layup back the other way.
Powers with the breakaway layup for 2.
Well, right now we're just trading baskets, and you can't close the gap when that's what you're doing.
Now we closed it down to 13, and then we just give up. It's like we're giving it up sometimes trying to push things. And I know at this point you got to push the issue, but you still got plenty of time to come back here.
Yep.
Nobody's chatting with us. Chat with us. Talk to us. Where are you watching from? Let us know if you're sitting at the boys' game watching. Boys, it's a running clock. They're up big on Daleville. That or our chat's not working and I can't see it. That could be it too.
Yeah, so if you are chatting and we're not responding, we apologize.
And we got our trivia question coming up at the end of the 3rd quarter. Now Bello walking it up court. Over here to Cooley, now to Cook.
Yeah, we had Addie.
Just too late. That's good hustle there from Judd and Trackwell. Judd, I didn't turn the camera well enough. I thought it was going the other way. Judd ends up getting it, but it's a tie-up, jump ball.
Substitution for the Pirates, returning number 30, Sylvan Ewing.
We're still sitting in that zone. I think kind of like what we're getting. We're forcing them to score on fast breaks now. We got to defend that better, but they're not getting the points out of their set.
Although right there,
yeah,
got to see the cutter. Good play there.
Ewing makes the basket, going to the line for the +1.
I mean, Buning just cut through him. Again, we're not communicating on that backside well enough right now.
That foul is on the Royals, number 14.
14, Kirsten Judd picked up her third. Just a little late getting over there. And his free throw rattles in.
So just been hovering around this mid to high teens right now.
Yeah, got it down to 13, and then it's like we'll score 4, and then they'll score 4. Cook pulls up, long twos off to the left. Judd with the offensive board, but can't get the putback. And then another tie-up is going to be another jump ball. Stay here with the Royals. I like the effort there by Judd. I didn't think she was in position. She kind of ripped it away from the Pirate defenders.
I didn't think she was in position either, so that was a good hustle by her.
Cooley thought about it, drives. Nice take by Cooley.
I got to get the right angle on that shot.
Judd to Cook. Cook hits the three.
Yeah, the assist from the ground there.
Yeah, Cooley faded away instead of going up through the contact, and that's a freshman answer there by Powers.
But that's what you said. Every time we do something, they're answering. We just can't close the gap at all. It's a double team now. We got two girls open.
And we get a foul. It's, Powers picks up that foul.
That foul's on the Pirates, number 22, Allie Powers, her second, team's third.
I don't think the commissioner's corner is talking about soccer. I think it was, unless it's as Judd takes to the rim, somebody's talking about that. I put the newest commissioner's corner, which was right before Christmas, on here. Larison no good. Cooley with the rebound. Cook finds Cooley in the corner. Cooley's been getting to the rim. Just let's see her do something. Let's see her go to the rim and try. Nice pass.
Yes, that was good defense from Larison. But that was a good cut and a good pass.
Skip pass over here to Powers. Trackwell just a little late getting out to her, and Powers buries the three. Cook can't get the roll. And then she's going to get called for the foul on Larison.
That foul is on the Royals, number 1.
That was more frustration than anything. Because Kinsey finally was able to turn the corner and get to the basket and just couldn't get it to convert that time.
Yep.
And some of that is she's having to put so much effort just to get open.
.28-29, minute 40 to go here. Larison drives, Euro steps around Meyer. Larison puts it in for two. I think that's her first points of the half,
I think so, too.
She's got 21 now.
Power's been scoring a lot this quarter.
Mm-hmm. Cook being doubled, rises up, hits the shot.
Cook with a tough jumper for 2.
Oh, another Euro step there.
And a nice looking layup.
Under a minute to go here. 21-point lead now for the Pirates, 52-31. Cook's got 3 on her. Finds Trackwell, high arcing 3, no. Larison with the rebound.
Somebody find the ball.
They're going to hold it for the last shot.
Yeah, why not? I do like Bella out there playing some defense, though.
Don't foul her there, Bella.
No.
Although Powers lost it out of bounds there. Okay, do that, Bella. Good.
Well, it wasn't a foul, so.
I know.
Substitution for the Pirates, number 44, Lulu Webb.
We need some help here, ladies. Or don't. We'll just get it into Kinsey that way. Kinsey puts up a wild shot. She's just trying to draw the foul on that one.
And I don't know if that was a foul or not. It was hard to tell, but
and I think if she'd been in a better position, they might have called that. She probably did get fouled, but I think because she just kind of flung it up there, she wasn't going to get the call.
Yep.
Nice, Heidi.
Shoot it.
Oh, Bella nearly gets that last second heave to go. So the end of the third quarter, the score, Greensburg 52, Eastern Hancock 31. And it's time, Scott, for our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question.
Awesome.
Here in Greensburg, beautiful Greensburg, Indiana, the Greensburg Pirates. How many high schools, or what high schools, can you name the high schools in Indiana that use pirates for a mascot?
That's a good question.
I was thinking this, so I thought of the question, and I was trying to go through all of them I could think of, and I ended up being off by 1.
Wow.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, right now I can get one.
Could it be Greensburg? So how many pirate mascots are there? And here's your other question. Who is the most famous or influential person from Greensburg? That could be another trivia question.
Wow. Yeah, that's
who's the most influential? Because probably not famous. When I say the name, you're not going to know, but had a huge influence.
Now you're making me think of.
Well, you might know, but
like the person who had, is it Peru that has the circus museum or something like that,
or Kokomo? They invented the stoplight.
There we go. Dang it, Kokomo.
So how many schools are the Pirates? Bonus points if you can name them. And then that's our Dave's trivia. And then my random trivia is the most influential person.
Yeah.
This one I did know. I didn't have to look it up on the influential person.
By the way, are the people from Kokomo upset now about all the roundabouts that are preventing future stoplights?
Maybe they don't have them in Kokomo.
That could be. Maybe they protest.
Larison gets around.
Oh, wow.
Nice move. Gets her own board. Judd ties her up.
They're gonna call jump. All right.
So if you're watching at home, let us know. What do you think? How many schools, you can name them if you want, how many schools use pirates as mascots?
Yeah, my mascot lore does not go that deep.
Cook crossover, 3 on the way, no. Larison and Judd going for it.
And by the way, that was probably the best block out of the night.
Yes, it
Kirsten
was.
Did a really good job.
She earned the foul there, basically.
Yep, absolutely.
Her first team's first.
And that's pretty impressive, too. That's Larison's first foul.
Yeah.
As aggressive as she's been tonight.
Inbound to Bella. Flips it over to Cooley.
Who's Greensburg's chief rival?
I would assume Batesville.
Batesville. Do you think they play the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything song?
I don't know. I assume Batesville. I know Rushville and Greensburg have some bad blood. Coach Shaw was wanting timeout there. And then it's like we get the pass through to Cooley, and then he gives her the timeout.
Right.
So.
Right, after we get out of trouble.
Yeah, I'd have to ask. I would assume Batesville or I know Rushville, but Rushville is more of a Rushville-Connorsville rivalry. I know they don't like each other at all. But nobody's guessing. Do you have any ideas? Do you know any other schools that
I think off the top of my head, I feel like I should know one, but I can't think of what it is tonight. I don't know.
You've coached against one
in
football.
All I can think
long time ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to rack in my brain, and that's just not. For some reason, all I can think of is South Decatur, and I know that wouldn't be right because you're not going to have two Pirates in the same.
No, they're the Cougars.
Yeah.
Well, how many schools? You could give me a number. How many schools in Indiana are the Pirates?
I'm going to guess 5. Hey, we got a guess there. We got 6.
A guess of 6?
I want to think 5. Pirates is a good nickname.
It is.
It makes me start thinking of our mascot bracket and the difference between Pirates
and Buccaneers.
And what was it? Was there? I feel like there was another one too that was.
Cook just leaves that one short.
Good D.
Yeah. I'll let force her a step on the line.
Yep.
And again, we're forcing some things here. We just can't put the ball in the basket.
No, our shooting percentage cannot be very high.
Kathy Engelking says Carl Fisher. Is that who you were going to guess for the most influential person from Greensburg?
I don't know who Carl Fisher is, so I would not guess.
One of the founders of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Wow.
Again, we get beat down. Lulubelle Webb beats us down the floor, gets the rebound, and we foul her. She's going to go to the line.
Is that who it was? Is Carl Fisher? Is that your influential?
Yeah.
So it makes me think of Dawn Fisher because that's the Fisher I know.
Yeah.
And during the Rose Bowl, they gave a shout-out to Dawn Fisher.
I saw that.
Thought that was fantastic.
So Carl Fisher was one of the 4 guys that founded Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Awesome.
And then, after he did that, he went down and was one of the founders of Miami Beach.
Wow. That's putting your mark on things.
He trying to turn that into like a luxury resort, and then he did the same on Long Island in Montauk.
Interesting.
So, in case you're curious about Carl Fisher.
We got another guess of 4 schools that use Pirates.
That's a good guess. Cooley. She's getting to the rim. I'd love to see her finish. Powers does finish over at this end. We don't get back. Lead's ballooned up to 25 for the Pirates. Cooley, nice spin.
Oh,
Bella
nice
blocked.
Yeah.
Cook
nice.
banks one in.
Yep, off the glass. She's looking for a foul, but that was a pretty shot.
Cook's got 18.
I like a good bank shot jumper.
Yep. And if we got one steal layup, like fast break layup off of the steal?
I think we did early on. Kenzie hit
got
Bella
one
off. Yeah.
Returning for the Pirates, number 24, Mary Harmon, and number 5.
Charlestown is the Pirates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also for the Pirates, number 4.
What I remember about playing Charlestown is I think there was a time change when we went. We were not daylight savings at that time. I think they were in a different time zone or something, and we ended up getting there with less than an hour to game time. We were not prepared to play within an hour. Took us a little while to get going. It was a long bus ride, too. Nice.
Kinsey with the poke.
Oh, that was good ball handling.
Yes, it was.
There's our backdoor cut. We haven't seen that for a while either.
Again, Bella just anticipating contact that didn't happen.
Yep.
Missed the layup.
Powers draws the foul on Cook.
That foul's on the Royals, number 1, Kenzie Cook, her third, team second.
So next timeout, we'll give you the answer.
Yeah. This feels like one of those nights where it's just nothing's quite working right.
Get it, Cooley.
Yep.
She had it. She knew, and she just didn't want to take the risk. You know, she was
Yep.
worried that she was going to not get there. Bad pass there from Cook to Cooley. Good hustle back there, but stopped the ball.
Yeah, transition D has not been good tonight.
They're going to shoot free throws. We'll go ahead and give your answer here. So what schools? There are three.
Okay.
Greensburg, Charlestown, and Merrillville.
Merrillville.
Although there's 16 schools that have since closed in Indiana that used to be the Pirates.
Wow.
Including Webster, who fed into Northeastern, and Anderson, Madison Heights.
Okay.
And Gentryville, if you know Gentryville. Of course you know Gentryville, the tiny town outside of Santa Claus.
I feel like that should have a different name. Coach
Shaw's going to take a timeout. As we're down 25 here. I was in Gentryville 10 days ago.
Yeah. All right.
Went over there, so that's
the Gentryville Pirates. Maybe Pirates not PC enough of a name anymore.
Could be. So there's some schools down there. There's Tennyson, which I believe was the Tigers, but for a while the newspapers referred to them as the Lord Alfreds.
They absolutely.
Or if you know, near us, there's a little town of Raleigh.
Yeah.
Was the Sir Walters.
Exactly. That has to be.
Over there by in Rush County, the Sir Walters.
Well, if Buffalo can be the Bills, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you ever stop to think about it, their mascot is a buffalo. They're not the Bill Buffaloes. They're the Buffalo Bills. It should be a crazy cowboy running around shooting things in the air or something. I don't know, but I like the Sir Walters, and I like the Lord Alfreds.
Although wasn't it? That wasn't their official, but I know that they.
I would if I worked there or went there, I would refer to myself that way. And I think I might have to work in the charge of the Light Brigade somehow.
Yep. This game has felt like Greensburg's been the better team by far, but I shouldn't say by far. They've been the better team. But it's felt like there were two spurts that defined this game right now. That 20-2 run in the first quarter into the second quarter. And then the burst at the end of the third there. That feel like those two runs have really been the difference. Otherwise, we've played pretty well, except just not being able to finish.
Yeah, Larison probably going to end up with 30.
Got her with 25 right now.
She is a heck of a player.
Yes, she is.
And is this a one-off, or we play them again next year? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think we play them again next year. That one's poked away from Cooley. Up ahead, nice job by Trackwell. Back in position, she pokes that one away. It'll stay with the Pirates.
And I think when we're done with this game, if you're looking back, you're going to look at our shooting percentage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be real high, and you're going to look at our transition defense.
Powers off the mark. Yeah, those have been kind of the two. Our half-court defense has been pretty good after that spurt at the end of the first where we let Larison get to the rim. Our half-court defense has been pretty solid.
And the thing is, it's one of those where against many of the teams in our conference. This was good enough. We were played good enough to win.
Yep.
But that's not gonna win us a sectional. So we're playing bigger, tougher schools like Greensburg to try to get some postseason success.
Yep. Larison. Yeah, that's, this is, you're absolutely right. This is the game we need. We need to see somebody who can play defense like this. As we get a foul there. I think that went on Adams.
Yeah, because we know we've got Triton Central again.
And they have been on a roll.
Yeah.
I think they've lost one game, and it was in overtime since we played them.
Entering the game for the Pirates, number 30, Beauty, 34, Lips.
Greensburg going with their into their bench now.
Yeah, straight up shift change, and we don't have a whole lot on our bench, but Lauren Whittington just checked in. We got a lot of girls that had a quarter, maybe, so can't quite do that same shift change. And even that simple pass, it's just not clicking tonight.
Well, it's just, again, the pressure has been very good from this Greensburg team. Bella with the deflection, Whittington with the steal. Up ahead to Cook. Cook lays it in for two.
Yep, and Bunin almost got to that.
I know. That gives Kinsey 20 for the game. No good. Cook with the rebound, up ahead to Bella. Bella lays it in for two.
And that's that's what we're used to seeing, those two plays right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we can create a little momentum the end of this fourth quarter moving forward.
Take there by Bunin. Gets fouled. She'll go to the line.
Yep, and I missed Aubrey Whittington came in as well, so we got both Whittingtons in.
Whittington, her first, team's fourth.
With Sotelo, Trackwell, and Cook.
Coach Shaw looks like she's going to empty her bench here now, too.
Entering the game for the Royals, number 15.
So I have Larison finishing with 28 after that 19-point first half. Really, I don't think she scored in the third. It was the fourth quarter there. She got some fast break layups.
Yeah, they didn't need her. Powers was doing a lot of damage.
So 1:20 to go here. Royals trail by 26. Got the benches in for both teams. And a turnover by Bunin. Another steal by her, and she lays it in.
Yep. Liv Willis, Roxy Maxwell, and Heidi Meyer all checked in.
.45 seconds to go here. That one gets poked away. And it got deflected across into the backcourt, so Olivia's able to grab it. Another pass gets stolen, and she's going to pull that one out. Run the clock out. That's going to do it here. Final score here from Greensburg. The Pirates 68, the Royals 40. As Eastern Hancock drops, they've now lost two of their last three, but those are both to 3A schools that are both ranked in 3A. So nothing to hang your head about there, but it's one of those that this is the team that we got to play this team. If we don't play this team, we're not getting better for sectional time.
Absolutely. And that is the ultimate goal. We've had enough regular season success, particularly in our conference.
Yep.
You want to have some trophies at the end of the year to go with that as well.
So Eastern Hancock will fall to 10-4 on the season. Greensburg will improve their record to 12-5 on the season. They'll be back in action on Saturday the 10th when they host Franklin County. Eastern will be back in action tomorrow. They host Blue River in a conference game. So we'll have that one. It will be live streamed. I can't remember who's doing that game from home. But again, tough loss here for the Royals. Final stats here. I've got Cook leading the way with 20 points. Sotelo and Judd each had 6. Trackwell with 5 and Cooley with 3. Rounding out the scoring for the Royals. And the only one I have for Greensburg point-wise is Larison. So, again, I mean, you said it. Look at transition defense and shooting percentage. I think those are going to be our two things that we look back at and go, we probably shot 20-something% tonight.
Right.
You know, and that transition defense, we haven't seen a lot of teams. I don't think we've seen anybody since Valpo that got the ball out and pushed it like that.
Right.
And so it's just one of those, it's hard to simulate that sometimes in practice too. So post-game, who is our Paxton Farms player of the game?
Well, if we look at stats, it's Kinsey. I mean, she probably didn't play how she wanted to overall, what she expects, but she still had a decent game, and she had to work extra hard tonight. That first half, I mean, they were all over her with the double teams. Just to get a look, she was having to fight. So that's where I would go.
All right. So Kinsey Cook's our Paxton Farms player of the game. We got to drive home and have school tomorrow. So I like the games when we don't have school tomorrow.
Get one of those on Friday.
So anything else before we log off here?
No. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it, and especially those of you who participated in the boys-girls doubleheader on the various streaming services.
Yep. So thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow, and then again boys on Friday. So see you guys then.